Alright, let's dive into this because it's not just about a royal baby name. It's about tradition, legacy, and the subtle ways the monarchy keeps its history alive. So, Princess Eugenie and Jack Brooksbank just welcomed their third child, a baby girl, and the internet is already buzzing with speculation about her name. Personally, I think what makes this really interesting is the way royal naming conventions blend personal tribute with historical nods. It's not just a name, it's a statement. First off, the fact that Eugenie and Jack haven't revealed the name yet is a strategic move, in my opinion. It keeps the public engaged, and let's be honest, who doesn't love a good royal mystery? But here's where it gets fascinating. While the first name is anyone's guess, the middle name is almost certainly going to be Elizabeth. Why? Because it's a tradition that's both heartfelt and calculated. The late Queen Elizabeth II was Eugenie's great-grandmother, and honoring her is practically a royal mandate at this point. What many people don't realize is how deeply this tradition runs. Princess N, Eugenie's aunt, has Elizabeth as a middle name, and she passed it on to her daughter Zara. Eugenie's sister, Princess Beatrice, did the same for both of her daughters. It's like a royal relay race, passing the name down through generations. If you take a step back and think about it, this isn't just about honoring one person, it's about reinforcing the monarchy's continuity and unity. Now, let's talk about Eugenie's older children, August and Ernest. Their names are a masterclass in royal naming. August's first name nods to Prince Albert, Queen Victoria's husband, while his middle name, Philip, honors Eugenie's grandfather, Prince Philip. Ernest, on the other hand, is named after King George V and Jack's father George. What this really suggests is that Eugenie and Jack are balancing royal heritage with personal connections, which I find fascinating. It's like they're saying, we're part of this legacy, but we're also carving out our own path. Here's a detail I find particularly intriguing. Eugenie herself doesn't have Elizabeth as a middle name. Instead, she's named after Queen Victoria's daughter, Princess Eugenie. Why? Because her sister, Beatrice, already had Elizabeth as a middle name. This raises a deeper question. How do royals decide who gets which name? Is it first come, first served, or is there a more deliberate strategy? Personally, I think it's a mix of both, with a healthy dose of family dynamics thrown in. Now, let's zoom out for a second. The royal naming tradition isn't just about honoring the past, it's about shaping the future. By giving their children names tied to historical figures, the royals are essentially saying, these are the values and legacies we want to carry forward. It's a way of anchoring the monarchy in its history, while also adapting to modern times. For example, Prince Harry and Meghan named their daughter Lilibet, the Queen's childhood nickname, which feels both intimate and symbolic. So what does this all mean for Eugenie's baby girl? Well, if her middle name is Elizabeth, it's a safe bet that her first name will be something unique, maybe even a bit unconventional. Eugenie has always struck me as someone who marches to the beat of her own drum, and I wouldn't be surprised if she chooses a name that reflects that. But here's the thing, no matter what name they pick, it'll be scrutinized, analyzed, and debated. That's the price of being a royal. In my opinion, the real story here isn't just the name. It's the way Eugenie and Jack are navigating their roles as modern royals. They're not bound by the same rigid traditions as previous generations, but they're also not completely breaking free. It's a delicate balance, and I think they're handling it pretty well. So, while we wait for the big reveal, let's appreciate the thought and intention that goes into these names. Because in the end, they're not just names, they're pieces of history waiting to be written.